Ah nee, goddammit. Ik heb helemaal... jongens, één ding. Ik heb letterlijk niks. Niks. Gun me alsjeblieft één keer.
Sports pregame show. Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. Our featured matchup tonight in Chicago, where the Bulls will be going up against the Golden State Warriors. And for Golden State, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that.
Yeah, nee.
We'll be watching Pau Gasol in this one. He's done it all and done it well for so long now. Seems like Shaq, he hasn't really slowed up.
You know, I owe this guy an apology because he was up there in age. I thought he was probably done, but he put up a career high last year, 46 points versus
Ja, ik ben al doodlaat,
He
man.
also had his best rebounding season in his career at the age of 34. So
Ja,
Pau
ik lag
Gasol,
fucking...
for me to
Ik
you
lag,
in
ik lag
Spanish,
fucking
muchas
hard.
gracias. I'm sorry.
Much thanks.
Thank you very much.
guess.
I'm sorry.
Well, Silencio.
Ik snap het niet, want ik lag
because it looks like he's
fucking
gonna play
hard
for a
nu.
long time. Because the game is just easy for him.
Ach, waar, ik fuck. Ik lag hem helemaal in het spel, man. Ja, een paar uurtjes. Dat heb ik gewoon. Over 7 minuten is mijn update klaar en dan ga ik je spelen als die het doet. Ja, ik versta jou niet, jij lijkt keihard!
Iedereen blokje.
Wat blokje?
Blokje in
And Chicago.
Huh?
Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg.
Wat is mijn blokje dan?
Dan ben je klaar. Ah, zo moest ik doen. Ik had het al gedaan.
Oh, kan ik weer geen keer slooten, laat maar, man.
So Golden State will get the first possession. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low.
Nee, ik heb
Splash brothers on the guard.
Ik lag weer fucking
Barnes
hard.
at the small forward spot.
Nee, kan ik
The
heb
number
een
one overall pick in
spelen.
2005, Andrew Bogut. Great expectations, great for the big Aussie coming in.
Yeah, I mean, a phenomenal rebounder
Ja, dat
and
bedoel
rim
ik nog, gaan mijn
protector. He's got
kerst
that
pas
high
open.
basketball IQ from a defensive standpoint. You know, and on offense, he averaged over 20
Dan gaan
points
mijn
a
kerst
game in
pas
college.
open, jongens.
He's an instinctive passer,
Ik
just
vond.
not much more you could ask for.
And it goes out of bounds. That one
Mijn
off
kerst
the
gaat nu pas open. Hey, hier is iemand.
And the Warriors with possession here. Curry kicks to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Rose. Here's Gasol.
Oh nee, Michel.
Gets it from
Michel, de
three-point range.
stenen zwaard die jij op is met de vuur.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Kut als zo.
Curry
Kut als zo, sorry. Sorry.
And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The rapid fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm
Mika,
not sure
stop
the
hem,
quality
achter je,
of that
achter je.
three-point shot attempt right there, going at it. the way
Yo,
they
what,
did,
mate? Yo,
but
what, mate?
It all worked out for him.
Stolen by Thompson. Oh, and here comes Barnes.
Ik ga even naar wc, want ik lag hem
And
keihard.
he gets it to go. That's 7 points for Draymond Green.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Yo, ben er weer. Misschien dat ik hem nou niet lag. Zo overleeft het niet.
Here's Thompson. Again, Golden State.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a
Ja,
good
zo.
position,
Ik heb
and
een
the
vraagje.
pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Wel tweede,
Hey.
Michel.
Chicago's gone
Asa,
one,
ik had
two
een
from long
vraagje.
range in the first quarter. For
Waarom
so
heb je
long,
mijn
there's been this mindset that Golden
nog
State
een heel
wins
lang
through
geleden.
offense, but their defense you know, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of
Oké,
this team
ik heb
lies.
het
I
eerst
think
gedrukt.
that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the
Waar heb
league
ik al
in opponents'
Gast,
field
dat
goal
zeg
percentage
ik.
last season. And some nights the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
Now Thompson. Harrison Barnes missing on the three.
Tell you what, guys, this
L2, hè?
size really comes into play when there's a rebound battle going on. He's got an advantage in there.
Oh mijn god, ik heb het gedaan.
And
Ik zeg
here's
het wel.
Rose outside. Ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
And you know what, the Warriors, it goes beyond the stats. High character guys,
What the
tremendous
fuck?
culture.
Wie was
They had
dat?
a lot of guys that could guard multiple positions and defend them well. That was a big reason they became champs.
Warriors leading by 6.
Kijk.
Outside Curry. He feeds it to Bogut. Gibson with the steal.
Wat een atje.
Wat was zo
Dunleavy
achter je?
to the middle. It's stolen by Bogut.
Ik zie hem.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Thompson dishes to Curry. And here's Barnes for 3. That's good. Barnes has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And you just look at this Warriors roster, and there are a ton of defensive playmakers.
Nee, ik ben
That
al bijna
ability to
dood.
switch
Laat maar.
everything and be fine is what made them so tough on the defensive side of the ball.
So for the Bulls, Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Gasol. Iritic comes in for Taj Gibson. And it's Brooks in for Derrick Rose. Spates checked in for Golden State. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. Now here's Thompson.
Ik vind het gewoon
Outside
niet leuk.
Curry.
Ja.
Green inside the three-point line. Off target there. That would have
Zeker,
pushed the lead to
heerlijk.
double digits. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Some changes for Chicago. McDermott comes in for Dunleavy. And Moore subbed in for Jimmy Butler. And then for
Zag
Golden
je al?
State, Barbosa comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
Nee, ik kom niet meer uit. Nee,
Spates with a screen on Brooks.
Ja, ik ga even naar de play, jongens.
alweer.
Spates
Nee,
against
daar ben ik net niet
Mirotic.
geweest. Ik had zoiets, ik ga nog niet, maar ik moet nu echt.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And Maurice Spates last season was the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
Ik had eten nodig. Ik ben gewoon goed in PvP. Kom je voorbij dood? Jongens, ik kan weer praten met vreselijke reputatie. Leven jullie dan allebei? Als hij
And so here is Chicago. 11-point game.
Nope, just a prank.
Regular
Oh,
start
yeah, sorry.
on
See my
Spates
stream
clock.
mouse?
He has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they
Alright.
actually call him Mo Bucket. But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in
Waar is Michel?
Mo
Oh,
VP
sorry.
from time to
Michel is aan de
time.
hele andere kant van de map.
Now here is Barbosa.
Die kijkt er recht tegenaan.
Wide open.
En
Oh,
nu
good
loop
with
je
the
van
triple.
Ik weet ook wel
One
Michel,
point
ik
is
kijk
left
echt
to
van
play
jou
in the
zo.
first quarter.
Oh my goodness,
Ja, ik
that's
vind
that's like
Jongen, hij
temporary
komt tegen.
insanity right there.
Do you
Ja,
think
dat
he
is voor je.
realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game
Dat is
taking
karma
place
van
here?
alles wat je me hebt
I
aangedaan.
have my doubts, partner. Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement
Ik
has
was
been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as
alles
quickly
wat
as necessary
Nou,
in terms of dealing with
leeft
their
er met
passes.
Now here's Brooks. He's been patient so far.
alles,
Nothing yet on the
alles,
scoreboard.
alles
And the
eruit.
rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Bel.
Really nice job.
Serious. Serious. Heb ik gedaan.
To convert the putback
Wat daar moet
opportunity
gaan.
there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's
Kijk, we
something
doen
we
goed
say
zoveel
about
mogelijk
him a lot.
chest
Here's
looten, ja?
Spates.
Nat niet
There's
met
the dish to
Jarno.
Barbosa. 6 on the shot clock. Tries again. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And both free throws good for Spates.
I tell you what, he has quite the act to follow. But Fred Hoiberg was a quick choice for the brass in Chicago. Signed that 5-year deal over the summer. Was easily one of the most in-demand coaches available.
They get it back.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out.
Bulls making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Festus Ezeli. He's checked in for Draymond Green. And Clark subbed in for Leandro Barbosa.
Ik had een houten zwaardje, dus...
left here in the first quarter. Well, Greg, for Hoiberg, it's his first job as an NBA head coach. Now we know he's played. He's been a part of an NBA front office. Clark, he came from Iowa State, where he honed his coaching skills and was highly respected.
Yeah, very much respected, particularly as an offensive coach. And we know the Bulls are pretty solid defensively, and he'll be looking to ramp up that offensive approach for that team, and I think he will.
Feeds it to McDermott.
Shit, sorry.
On 3, here's Iguodala. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Iguodala's got his first points of the game.
It's taken them no time to build this lead.
Ja, dat vind ik goed, alleen ik weet niet te
no
join.
time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Oké, na dit potje, ja. En hier. Ik weet niet zo dat moet.
And before the game, Star Center Joakim Noah talked about the intensity of this Chicago Bulls team.
I feel like we're the hungriest team in the NBA. That's a great feeling to be able to.
No, I think Joakim can certainly make a case, Clark, for Chicago being that famished 5, especially with Rose back on the court.
There's no doubting that, Kevin. I mean, even the addition of Gasol with his 2 rings, the way he left things in L.A. That left him with an appetite that has him steal hustle.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see you for in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
I just think that from an intensity standpoint, their defense has really been the key. It's been the catalyst as they've been able to disrupt.
Je had nog 2 TNT-blokjes.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been much more intense defensively. And their defense not only has been intense, but it's been swarming and saran wrap like.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade. He's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Bulls. They've got Portis. He's out there with Pau Gasol.
Hij heeft zich een netwerkfout voor gedaan. Als ik dat wil joinen.
Shooting guard. Chicago was as strong as they would have hoped for last season.
Mij staat er join L. Hij heeft zich een netwerkfout.
Yeah, and despite all the injuries, they go 27-14 at
Netwerkfout.
home, and that helps to assure them of home court in the first round of the playoffs.
Netwerkfout.
Dudley just checked in for Chicago. Draymond Green checked in for the Warriors.
Nee. Ik weet wel dat ik zaterdag bij Max een mannenavond ga houden, weer met 2 PlayStations naast elkaar. Bij Max Toast heeft de game verlaten. Nee, Shadow. Of Michel bedoel. Maar Shadow wil ook wel op jouw beeld komen.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
For 3, Dunleavy. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in.
Mijn schermspel is
Pass to Barnes. Beyond the arc. No good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball.
And a big part of why the Bulls are tough at home is this crowd. I mean, sold out every game last season. Led the league in total attendance for 6 straight seasons, averaging over 21,000 fans per game.
Alle stomme mensen, behalve mijn vrienden die nu in deze party zitten. Dan bedoel ik.
Curry against Rose. Curry attacking. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Curry's got his first basket of the night.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Chicago calls timeout.
And Steph Curry, 6'3", and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
Bulls making a switch here. Gibson's checked in. Dunleavy for 3. Warriors with the rebound. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. That shot wide open.
Shadow, heb je blokstenen?
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Here's Rose. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Shadow, mag ik of Michel, mag ik steen?
A breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that
Dat is smolten, hè?
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to
Ik zag het net in je hand, jongen.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Shadow, mag ik
At the other end, it's one bucket
blokstenen?
after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
Barnes kicks to Curry. There's the 3, and that one's good. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting.
Shadow, waar ben je? Want ik wil blokstenen.
Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in
Kom je naar
preseason.
boven?
Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
Aaron Brooks is checked in for Derrick Rose.
Ja, even gokken. Dit is
And
er
the
volgens mij.
Warriors also making a change.
Ja, dat is die van
Brandon
dieren.
Rush, he's checked in for Barnes. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
Oh, ik heb het gevonden.
The Warriors have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace.
And I really have always felt Draymond Green was one of those unique players. I mean, he kind of a tweener in terms of that small forward, power forward.
Dat is wel een beetje weinig blokstenen. Dus kan ik beter van kei maken? Kan ik het beter van kei maken? Nee. Mijn torentje, mijn eigen persoonlijke.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Chill.
Curry with a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 10 points for Steph Curry.
Ja.
And the lead's not getting any smaller. Just
Oh ja,
an
dat kan ik wel
incredibly
smelten.
well-rounded performance here on the road.
And how good a feeling is that for this team to dominate the way they did in front of a hostile crowd? That is a satisfying feeling for the victors.
That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And with Draymond Green, he
kan
can
mij helpen.
defend inside, he can cover on the perimeter.
Steen
His
hakken.
versatility at both ends of the floor, also a huge asset. And you can't have
Hoeveel?
a higher basketball IQ than he does. It really helps him excel at all facets of the
Dat
game.
maar
A
is.
shot by Curry, no good. Chicago's gone 0-3 from beyond the
Ik heb er maar
arc in the
één.
second quarter. And that one goes out of bounds.
Auw.
Last touch by Gasol. So Chicago going with an almost
gewoon hier,
entirely
ja.
new group here.
En dan
Joakim
toren
Noah,
hakken
he's
als je
checked in
wil.
for Gasol. Mirotic comes in for Taj Gibson. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Mike Dunleavy. And Justin Holiday is subbed in for Butler. Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes
die
in
moest
for
gaan.
Green. Ian Clark's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Here's space. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Shadow, we hebben slaven.
And injuries, once again, were a central theme of the Bulls' season last year. Losing Rose was one thing, but then having Jimmy Butler lose a lot of time put them in such a tough spot.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
They haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw
En
line
ik zit ook,
on the season at
ik
about
word er hard voor.
76%.
Vassili's checked in for Brandon Rush. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And for the Bulls and injuries, a lot of teams plan for these type of things. There's only so much Clark you can do to mitigate losing your starting backcourt.
But I tell you, great respect and admiration for the Bulls for how they fought through the difficulty. I mean, their front court did what they could. The injuries, once again, I thought turned the Bulls from championship contenders to just a playoff team.
And it's Spates with the rebound.
Yeah.
Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Top of the key.
En Michel zegt dit. Neem dat pak met allemaal voor Shadow mee. En geef het dan naar mij. Dan ben je voor eeuwig vrij van mij. Dan haal ik de vloek van je af.
Iguodala knows just how deadly his teammates can be from outside, and he looks for them to get their shot before getting his own. I think this situation for him in Golden State's perfect for his skill set.
You look at the metrics for it, Clark, and Iguodala is onto something. He just knows to look for the best team shots.
Yeah, he's got a really good basketball IQ, and I think it's his selflessness that allows him to tap into that.
Ja,
especially at the
je
offensive end.
Nou,
really
dan kan je niet meer praten.
situations offensively.
Brooks misses.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
And it's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. And maybe converge off the scoreboard.
Oh nee, dat. Oh nee.
I still can't figure that one out.
No, and I see no
Echt maar ik valideer. Weet ik veel.
Dat is dicht bij
27 seconds left in the second quarter. Here is Livingston. Pass to Iguodala. Uncovered.
Die moeder
is good.
Is aardig.
Iguodala's got 4 this quarter.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
I know there's some teams out there that would prefer to just shoot their way out of a slump, but you know, getting a few to drop from in close or inside the arc is often a good way to get your whole offense.
Ja, via de navigatie.
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, what?
It's the 2K Sports halftime show.
Mika, ja, weet niet wat het is, krijg wel met de tomtom erheen.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports halftime show. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 12 points, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Chicago?
Well, you live by the 3 and you die by the 3.
Michel, misschien heb ik magie.
That's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
Val half dood. Ik heb kool nodig hebben. En steen, want mijn oven zijn volgens mij leeg geroofd door een van mijn slaaf.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
You know, Curry is playing extremely well. He has 12 points and 7 assists.
Komt mijn jumping table en alles.
At his very best today. Just really a joy to watch.
Well, I know I'm thoroughly enjoying it because he's amazing when he's on top of his game like this.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3, Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5, and it's Curry in at the 1. They grab their own miss. Here's Barnes, and finally they hit one. Barnes has got the first points in the second half here for the Warriors. And Chicago has possession. Here's Gasol. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Shadow, krijg ik ook een beetje diamond stuff of niet?
To start the half, easy layup against some soft D.
And Curry, here we go.
Gelukkig.
And finished off by Bogut.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Bogut's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
Oh, Shadow, dit ziet er echt flipping cool uit. Zo, gewoon 1, 2, 3, 4 torens.
Golden State with another.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that.
Ja, ik heb mijn toren hoger maken dan alle torens die hier zijn, joh.
At the opposite end of the floor.
Gibson with the steal.
Dus dan moet ik eerst, voordat ik een goede screenshot kan maken, moet ik eerst de toren hoger hebben dan al die torens. Ja, weet ik, alleen het is wel een privé-torentje.
Clark, I don't think he ever tried his hand at broadcasting, though. I can't see him doing that. Did you?
Yeah,
No.
He probably just drone on as a broadcaster and would rarely contribute anything of note.
Mijn eigen torentje, dus dat vind ik leuk.
Takes to call games, and Steve just doesn't quite scratch me as
Mijn toren is hoger dan de kleine torens. Mijn toren wordt bijna groter dan de hoofdtoren waar Michel nu in is.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Rose attacking. Curry with the defensive effort. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. The shot by Thompson and no one's around. And it's Green with the jam.
That is a
ik heb weer steentjes nodig, dus ik ga weer naar beneden. Michel, kan je even wat torches fixen?
And free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Derrick Rose, unbelievable spirit. We know about his toughness, has fought through injuries of all kinds that might cause a lesser competitor to hang up his sneakers.
And competitor, that's the word, Kevin. I mean, he was impossible to outcompete at the high school level, the college level, and now in the pros.
No good on that one.
And, you know, back to D. Rose for a moment. He drives the lane now as hard as he did before the injuries. It's a level of fearlessness that only a few guys possess. And you either have it or you don't.
Portis, he's checked in for Chicago. Each-one more comes in for Mike Dunley. Landon Rush, he's checked in for Andrew Bogut.
Dat is gewoon irritant om te zeggen. Shadow is gewoon kei fijn. Shadow kei lang dat account had. Het is gewoon automatisme om Shadow te zeggen. Nee, automatisme.
And it's Green missing. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
Ik heb het ook nog uit elkaar en aan elkaar schrijven.
Green pulls it in. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Automatisme, dat is iets dat je automatisch uit jezelf doet.
Gasol's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Dat is helemaal geen ziekte, want ik heb het, Shadow.
Guarded by Curry. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
So moet je het wel zien. Overcome major odds just to get to the NBA. Reportedly, his father abandoned the family when Jimmy was an infant. Mom kicked Jimmy out when he was 13. The obstacles and adversity go on and on. Yet he's made it and made it big.
Shadow, vind je me kleine mini-toren die ik aan bouwen ben?
When he was set up to fail. He was not heavily recruited out of high school. He was even homeless when he was in high school in the Houston area.
Hey Shadow, hoe gaat ie?
Went to junior college, then Marquette. Now in the NBA.
Oh nee, ik kan bijna het dak van dat ding aanraken, van de hoofdtoren, van Michel's toren.
Just a bit, but maybe gave him that work ethic that is so much Greg a part of his game now.
And Kevin, the talent was there, and most of all, as we see how he dealt with adversity, the heart was there. He blocked out the distractions and finally transferred to a major college and worked his way into becoming a first-round pick.
Curry with some nice D.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Ik heb jou ontmoet door Jelle, Michel.
Jelle?
Ja, door het broertje van Jarno.
Niet door mij.
Nee, maar door Jelle.
Door mij heb je Michel leren kennen.
Nee, want ik was toen met Michel, of met Jelle. Met Jelle was ik een Kingdom gestart en toen inviteerde Jelle wat vrienden van hem. Dus toen zag ik El, ik dacht, oh, dat is maar een gastje. Toen gingen hun een zandkasteeltje maken van zand, dat was super klein. En ik en de Jelle waren gewoon een dik groot fort aan het maken. En toen leerde ik Michel kennen.
Hoe heb ik dan Michel gekend?
Van mij. Oh ja, via Jelle, hè? Via Jelle.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You gotta keep getting him touches.
Ja, Michel, connect.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Portis. And it's Curry with the rebound.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
More right side. Barbosa with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. Curry's got the ball. And the dunk by Barnes.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Shadow, kom je ook naar mijn home?
Their offense, their defense. I mean, it's all been terrific. I tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys,
ja, ik heb fakkels nodig, ja.
It's intercepted.
Oké, wacht heel even.
Butler from outside.
Tot dag.
Green's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be
wacht even, ik maak een paar laatste blokjes even op.
Here's Portis, guarded by Curry. To the paint. To halt the run. Gasol no good. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with a 3-point shot since coming out of the break. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Ja, en ik wil 3 verdiepingen naar hoger gaan dan de Michel-toren. Dus daar heb ik het gezegd.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Nou, ik kom eraan.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Chicago. Brandon Rush. 2 shots.
Ah, dit is dirt voor mijn deur gezet. Wat is dit, joh? Oh, slaaf, knecht. Ja, Michel heeft dirt voor mijn deur geplaatst. Hallo. Ach, gaat zien, Terry. Hey Shadow, ik wil liever gediamond tools dan diamond uitrusting. Ja, dat wil ik. Oh, mag ik 2 stacks? 3? Jezus.
Wat?
Dan heb ik voor even 3 dagen genoeg, denk ik.
No way you can sneak that shot by him.
Shadow, ik word het toch ook nog.
And as we conclude the
Iedereen
third
ook bij
quarter, pretty
Shadow.
much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Warriors on top as they wrap up the third quarter with an energy burst. A 19-5 run.
Wat is
From the
simulator?
United Center in Chicago.
Eurotruck simulator, gratis download. Die moet je eigenlijk in de winkel kopen, maar
En kan ik ook een setje iron armor krijgen, Shadow? Waar is dat ijzer?
Hey Mika, ik heb hem gewoon even gehackt. Leuk toch?
Ah, ik heb het. Zo.
And it's the Warriors with the ball.
Niks via DJ.
Mirotic out there with McDermott. Then it's Brooks. Then there's Noah. And it's Holiday in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Helemaal wel, een vriend van mij, voor mijn stage, had hij mij uitgelegd hoe ik moest hacken. Hij had uitgelegd hoe ik moest hacken, toen heb ik het zelf gehackt. Ik moest zelf hacken.
Here's Mirotic, and it's good assisting on the
play. Mijn vriend niet de DJ. Wat zeg je over DJ dan?
Here is Livingston.
Ja, je zei net dat DJ daarmee uit had geluisterd.
From the stripe. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
No hesitation when he
School
saw
hoeft
the
toch niet van
space that
Diamond,
he was
joh?
giving him. That's two.
Dank je.
There's the steal.
Maar dit hoeft toch niet van Diamond?
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. He kicks it to Clark.
Nee. We hebben het over een ho.
And here's Holiday. McDermott.
Maar dat kan wel handig zijn.
And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Clark dishes to Azili. It's all in by the Bulls. Inside. Changes up. And the rejection by Iguodala. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Chicago making a switch here. Gibson's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Barbosa's checked in. Warriors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final
Dat is
quarter.
Michel.
They set the screen.
Wat? Je kan blokstenen bakken. Even kijken wat er uitkomt.
Screen inside. McDermott with a steal.
Hij is nu bakken.
And Brooks. Here we go.
Geborsten blokstenen.
Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Geborsten blokstenen.
Early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
Some changes for Chicago. Portis, he's checked in for Noah. And Moore subbed in for Brooks. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Livingston kicks to Azili. Clark the pass to Spates. He dishes it to Azili.
Ja, dus wel.
Pass to Spates. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here.
Ja, dan gaan we weer in het leefgebied. Ik bedoel daarmee met toren.
Livingston dishes to Clark. Down low.
Ja, logica van mijn eigen website.
Big time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting house down there.
Yeah, something's got to change. A double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting out of hand.
Okay.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Warriors?
Guys, one of the themes in this game has been how much of their scoring has come off turnovers.
Ik noem het gewoon
Their
leefgebied.
second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort.
Schijt aan die scheidkap bullshit.
The rebound by Gibson.
Ja, maar ik ben ouderwets, net zoals Boybot en Evybot en Jimbot. En hoe heet die Rembrandt-bot of zo?
The kick out to Holiday.
Moet je eens opzoeken, er zijn robots, dan kan je tegen praten en dan kan je verkeerde meenemen en alles. Oh, kan je gewoon ook andere dingen mee praten. Ja.
13 feet away. Livingston, that's good.
Als je zegt, ik wil straks met jou, zegt hij ja.
Boy, I love the
Ik heb 3 keer verkering gehad met Evybot.
coming quietly, but very efficiently.
The officials are all over that.
Het is
Clearly a
spelcomputer.
foul. I mean, didn't give him a choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you gotta play without
Ik heb
fouling.
vast aanval.
Shooting two.
Is iets voor Shadow. Nee, grapje. Just a prank, bro. Just a prank.
That one is off. What a year for the Warriors.
Ja, jij wel, hè?
For the first time in
Met je
39
beltje.
years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but
Zal
the
wel.
Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Habitat!
Especially the way the finals began.
Habitat!
The Warriors making a switch here. Rush is checked in. Barbosa for
Ik weet wat
three.
ik zeg,
Can't
oké.
get it to go. And the Bulls going the other way now.
Habitat! Habitat!
But they recover it. And the Bulls with another miss. And it's the Warriors
Habitat!
on the break.
Ik ben hoger dan jouw
Rush's
toren,
shot is
Michel.
off. More.
Ik kan zo op je dak springen. Halle!
Golden State takes possession.
Alleen ik kan niet terugspringen
For
helaas.
Chicago. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Ik kan niet terugspringen. Iemand kan me helpen. Kom me helpen. Shadow, ga in mijn toren en ga het een beetje open, want ik kan niet terug.
Clark, the pass to Bogut.
Nee, niet in Michel's toren, in mijn toren.
There's the foul, goes on Taj Gibson. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Great frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions a must-have.
Shadow, help. Help. Shadow, kijk door het raampje op de allerbovenste verdieping. Hi. Hi.
Now Rush and Justin Holiday picks up the foul.
Kijk door het raampje.
That's his first foul.
Hi. Hi. Ik kan niet terug. Ik zie bijna. Je moet dit even overgraven. Ik kan er niet bij. En deze hele kant. Want ik hoop dat ik die jump down kan halen.
On that possession, which allowed him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous
dankjewel.
on the putdown.
What a great nose for the basketball.
Dankjewel, Shadow.
Such a strong finisher as well.
Warriors have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%.
Heb je full diamond?
Ik heb de mod voor jou.
Here's Clark. Kicks it to Rush.
Ik wil full goud. Ik wil een gouden helm, zodat... Ik wil een gouden helm, zodat ze weten dat ik de hertog ben.
Here's Clark.
Ik kan nog gaan staan.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout.
Hey jongens, je kan het samen spelen.
And as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant
en wat moet je doen in die game?
Facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't
Dat
go
vind
right
ik
for them.
niet leuk.
Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players. Everything was spot on.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Curry. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again. And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure
catch this guy.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg.
Ja, Kiss, ik weet het. Ik probeer, ik kan de lucht bijhouden. I can catch this guy. Na na na.
What it says on the scoreboard, they're really pushing them around, straight bully ball.
Yes. Just do it.
He's checked in for Golden State.
Wow, Shadow, dat was heel raar. Wel hakken. Oh ja, zo raar. Ja, dat kan ik wel. Nee, waarom leef je in sneeuwgebied, Shadow?
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their terms.
And you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great
letterlijk,
win and you know it's going to be
als
a
er
happy
oorlog
play
tegen
right
ons wordt gevoerd, dan kan ik gewoon letterlijk, ja, ik kan wel wat zien, alleen bijna niks. Gewoon sneeuw. Ja, er komen er gewoon een heel schapenleger. Shawarma, shawarma, roepen ze dan. Ja, shawarma. Hier achter, dan moet je even omlopen, als we om zijn met Michel. Hi Michel.
And he knocks down the first one.
Ja, dat zou ik niet doen. Michel, ik ben hoger dan jouw toren. Tenminste, even hoog.
Livingston hits both of them. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess
Hij heeft een big mama. Sorry als ik door je heen met een bericht als ik iets zeg, dan komt het later binnen.
Kevin, I'm here with Andre.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ja? Wat is het, Jarno? Wat is het?
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Stephen Curry, who notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team tonight.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did.
Heeft iemand glas voor mij?
I'm impressed.
I will say this about Steph Curry. There is no player in the league more capable of single-handedly taking over a ball game than he is. What I mean is, Steph Curry's hot. Is hotter than anyone else is hot. He can beat you with his feet, his mind, his shot. The only thing you can be sure of is that he will beat you.
And that'll do it for tonight. Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious
Moet je drugs afleveren of zo dan?
Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
Dat zou ik wel leuk willen hebben.
Je hebt in uw bericht. Wat voor een bericht, man.
Hou ik dat bericht. Heeft iemand glas voor mij? Oh ja. Slag. Dus ik hoor mezelf nog fluiten als ik gestopt ben.
Stoppen.